Hi everyone, I'm David Whitehead. I'm the CEO and founder of ChildCloud. I'm here to give you a brief tutorial on the certificates module. You can just type in the word certificates in the top navigation bar. When logged in as the school administrator, you're going to land on a page like this, and it's advisable to first set up your templates. This is optional, but you can also set up your award types and your event types, just then it categorizes everything for you if you keep on repeating and creating certificates for the same kind of events. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to click on issue certificate. In fact, so before I do that, let me just quickly click on templates. Now these are some templates I've already created. I'll just quickly show you what they look like. So here's one called Pastel. So I can go ahead and edit it if I want, but I'm going to start one from scratch just to show you how it all works. So let's click on New Template. Give it a name. So if you want to use the same template over and over, I would give it something that you can remember it. I'm going to call this one Certificate of Excellence. And I'm going to call it Pastel because I know that I like the pastel theme that I'm going to upload now. You can make it your default if you use this one all the time, but I'm going to leave that off for now. You then got Certificate of Achievements, and I like this font type, so I'm going to keep that. This is your preview on the right. I'm going to quickly just increase the font a little bit, and I want to change the color to something a bit more soft. There we go. Okay, body type. I'm going to leave the text as it is. I'm just going to increase the font size slightly. There we go. And the recipient's name, I'm going to leave that as it is. The date, I'm happy with the format. I'm happy with everything there. I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm not going to put a border because I'm actually going to upload my own background image. My school logo is going to appear top center, maximum height. I want to increase the height to 30. Now this is where it gets quite interesting. You can upload your own background images if you want. I'm going to choose one of the predetermined ones. I quite like this pastel colored one over here. I'm going to use that one. If you in high school, you can do something a little bit more modern and sophisticated. You can also change the background opacity, which will kind of fade it out if you want. Then signatures. Okay, so I want to keep mine fairly high. I want to add Sean Penn, who's the administrator. I'm going to call him the headmaster. And then I want to add another one. Okay, actually, let's make the medium is great. I'm going to add one more signature for the class teacher, which is Greg. I'm going to type in here, class teacher. Change summary, I'm going to leave that blank. It's not relevant to me. Click on save. Okay, so there is my certificate. Once you're happy, click on back to templates, click back to certificates, and now I can go ahead and click on issue certificate. I spoke earlier about award types, so I'll show you. I've got one for design excellence. You might want to call one something like sporting achievements. Okay. And then event types. You might have a prize giving, or I'm going to call this one Sports Day. And it's for the 20th of August. Okay, so everything's been set up. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on issue certificate in the top right hand corner, and it's for Sports Day. Click next. Okay. Now it was there it is, Certificate of Excellence, Pastel. Click next. Sporting achievements. Click next. And then you can filter it by class. So I just want to send this to the Sharks class. Now you can select all students, but I'm just going to choose Emily and Jackson. They are siblings. And then I'm going to go down and click on next. If you're happy with the wording, just leave it as it is and click on next again. And then you're going to review it. Don't worry, it's going to pull through your logo and your signatures. That's going to all happen. I'll show you on the next page. Now, the final step is just to click on issue 2 certificates. But like I say, you can issue this for the entire class, you can issue it for just the grade, or just for the student. It's going to take approximately 5 seconds to create that certificate for those 2 staff members, so those 2 students. Okay, and there they are. So Jackson's one, I'm going to click on download. Let's preview this. There it is. So it's pulled through the school's logo, it's pulled through his name, the date, and then the signatures of the staff. It also has allocated it to Jackson's profile. So if I jump into Jackson's profile, and I click on, scroll down, I click on certificates, I can now view it and download it from his profile. So it's keeping a history of all of Jackson's certificates. You've also got the ability to toggle to his leaving certificate. So this is if he ever leaves the school, you can just generate a leaving certificate as well. And it's also sent a push notification and an email to the parents' mobile app, and that'll appear under their menu button, and it stores all of the siblings' certificates as well. And that's it. It's a nice addition to the Child Cloud modules. If you've got any questions, please email us at support.